Welcome to this functional skills video tutorial, and we're going to have a look at, in this tutorial, what an exam paper looks like, and this relates to level 1 and level 2, and also understanding these data files. So the first thing is that in this scenario we've actually got everything electronically on our website, but actually that doesn't really happen. The exam paper would be a paper copy, and the data files would be on the computer for you when you logged in an exam, so they wouldn't be somewhere you have to download. Okay, but for these purposes and for your learning, it's just handy to have them at hand electronically. So first of all, let's have a look at this exam paper. We're just going to have a look at the sort of format. Let's actually just go back and let's open that fully. Okay, let's save this. Save it here and open it. Okay, so we've got here the exam board. So this part up here, OCR, is exam board. It's level 1, and it tells you what the paper is, and you put your name here, date of birth, centre name, which we provided, and the centre number. Okay, and then it gives you an idea of what marks are what, and you can see very quickly that task number 2, 3 and 4 have a lot of marks. Okay, and that 5 and 6 are lower marks and probably take a little bit quicker. So you can see here that those 2 or 3 are probably going to take you the more time. Okay, it also tells you that you're going to get some data files. Okay, in this case you're going to get a clock image, a daffodil, a flower shot sales data, flower shot opening hours text, fruit image and tractor image. You're going to get those provided to you. So we're going to have to use those in some way in this exam, and don't worry about that to begin with. It says you've got 2 hours, plenty of time, loads of time. There's no need to panic or to rush through, and if people are printing and finishing, and it's you just take your time. If you needed 2 hours, you needed 2 hours. Better be safe than sorry. And then as we go through these, you'll have some blank pages, okay, and then you'll get on to the questions, okay, which we've got other video tutorials about. And then at the very, very bottom, it's got some instructions. Sorry, we pass those. End of the test, make sure you've done this, 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 and this, okay. And if you can see here, screen dumps, printouts, okay. And that's the sort of evidence that you're there looking for. Okay, so that's a bit about the exam paper. I hope that's not too worried. Don't worry too much about it. It's just explaining, and really read it a couple of times, and take 5 minutes even just to read it, make notes, scribble on it, whatever you need to do to understand it. Okay, the next part I want to talk to you about is the data files. Okay, and as we mentioned before, we've got these data files. Okay, and the first thing that you need to do is find that where it is and save them. And then here they are, the clock image. Okay, it's also got the daffodil image. Okay. Tractor fruit. Just maybe have a quick look, open them and see what they are. Okay, and we've got this. Does that look familiar to you? Sort of, that's probably indicating there's some sort of Excel text. Excel question to do. Some basic text in there. Okay. One thing about the data files and your work is it's really important straight away when you start this that you create a folder for all this good stuff. So if we go a new folder and call it functional skills exam, okay, and in this we're going to keep all of our evidence. So all the documents we create, all the evidence we create, we're going to put it in here. And let's get those data files in here. Now you can probably save them in there, or you can highlight them all and then cut them in there, and just make sure all those data files are in there. They're all in one place for you. Okay, they're in that functional skills exam. You're also going to need an evidence document for all your work. So I go new Word document, my evidence. Okay, and this is where you're going to do your screenshots, annotate things. Okay, and as we've taught you before, let's try initially to get your name on here. So it's insert header, put your name in. Okay, I'm going to put in Mr. Carter. Okay, and then I would use this evidence document to put all your evidence and really sort it properly. So if we're starting, let's have a look at the what did the exam paper say? It said something, didn't it, about exam paper. Okay, it said something like task number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could put in here task number 1. Okay, and you could put in here task number 2. So we're really organising our evidence document to keep it really tight. And don't worry, please don't worry, that when you're creating this and screenshotting, so say I screenshot something, let's screenshot this, print screen, top right of the keyboard, and I put it here. Don't, please don't minimise the screenshots, because no one's going to read them. The examiner can only see what you printed out. Okay, so make them big, crop them, format them, crop them, and so on, to make sure that your evidence is really is clear. Okay, so don't worry if you think, oh, I'm taking up too much space. Don't worry about that. Okay, it doesn't matter. So what I've shown you so far, I've talked a bit about the exam paper and gone through that. I've talked a bit about organising data files, having a folder to keep everything. Okay, for your exam, being really organised, and also to have an evidence document in it which you've named in there, where you're able to see your name and then split all the evidence for each of the tasks. Okay, good luck, don't worry, you'll be fine, and see you for the next video.